Hey guys, it's Philip Fortenberry with Fatherhood Revolution. You remember that thing, show and tell? That's what we need to do with our kids. We need to not just validate them with our words, but we need to validate them with our time. We need to both show and tell our children that they have what it takes. For our daughters, that they're beautiful, that they're worthy of being loved, chosen, and cherished. And for our sons, that they have what it takes to be a man, that they're courageous, that they're strong. And that's our job, guys. You remember back in elementary school when you went to show and tell, you weren't allowed to just show and you weren't allowed to just tell. You had to do both. And that's what our children need. And we need to validate our kids, because I want you to know that in the absence of your validation, fear is going to reign in your child's life. And so how is it that you're going to do that? How is it that you're going to show and tell your daughters that they're beautiful, that they're chosen and cherished and loved? And I'll tell you, you're going to do it with your time. You're going to spend time with them. You're going to have appropriate hugs and kisses and appropriate daddy-daughter dates with them, and to show them with your time that they are special and that you love them dearly and that you would choose and cherish them even had they not been born to you, okay? And I want you to also know that that's what you do with your sons through your time. Only with them, it might be something more like taking them fishing, throwing the football around, taking them to play a game of golf, or going hunting or fishing or camping or something like that. And so I want you to understand, guys, that your children need that. And if you don't do that, they're going to grow up in fear, because in the absence of the father's validation, fear reigns. And so you have to be intentional, guys, and you have to do it. So I just want you to think about that. And I want you to scroll down below this video, and I want you to leave me a comment on how you validated your sons and daughters, for those of you who've already done it. And also, for those of you who haven't done it, I want you to scroll down and leave me a message and tell me how it is that you want to, or perhaps even what skills that you're lacking that you would like to receive to be able to better do that. And that whole validation thing, guys, is why I take men and young men on wilderness expeditions. I take them camping. I teach them to fish out of the ocean in a kayak. I teach them to rappel off cliffs, all kinds of things like that. And I've done all of that with my son. And that is the reason why. Not just to connect men to men, though that is also very, very important, but it's also to validate them so that they can give validation to their kids. So this is Philip Fortenberry, about to sign off from Fatherhood Revolution. And I just want to encourage you, when you go on your great adventures, don't forget the kid next door who has no dad. He needs you, and I used to be that kid.